So I think that every student must know how to use his study time correctly. And in this video I want to tell you about how I think, in my opinion, it's correctly to use study time, how I'm using it, for example. So first you must understand what can interfere you from correctly managing your study time, So in general it's like very often games, that is, you play a lot of games and you cannot even start your study session, you cannot even start this because of these games. Then watch a lot of movies because you love movies, and you just watching them hours and hours, and you also cannot start even your study session. Next is a lot of scrolling of short videos, For example, in Instagram you a lot of watch these reels and you just cannot stop watching them. I know this because I'm also like watching them, but not often. So you must understand this first, because you must not to give them interfere you when you will start your study session. And in any way, if you planned, for example, that you will study at 11 am, then you must start at this 11 am, start your study session. And you must do that these games and the short videos will not interfere you from this study session. Just set an alarm clock at 11 am, and when it will ring, then immediately close your game, close your movie, and before your study session, you must know during what time you want to study. That is, for example, you usually study during 1 hour, So set this timer for 1 hour, just go to your phone, open a timer and set it in 1 hour, And during this 1 hour, just study. Don't let your phone interfere you, because I know that we all have different shots, We all have different messages that are coming up, and if, for example, a friend will write you and you will take your phone and you will think that you will just answer, only one message you will deliver and that's it, But it happens that you delivered this message, and after that just saw a very funny video and you start watching this and then continue scrolling these different videos, and you cannot even stop because you like it, and you want to watch more and more, and then you see that already 30 minutes passed, and you during these 30 minutes you must study, but you just waste your time on these short videos. Of course, in some way these videos can bring you benefits. With the help of them you can find a very important information that can help you in your studying, But in this way you just waste your time on funny videos, because you're not resting, you just must study this time, but you just waste your time on these videos, So don't let this happen. Just set a timer for 1 hour, like I said, or for 1 hour and 30 minutes or 40 minutes, that is, it depends on you, how much, during what time you want to study, And then, when you will end your study session, then set a timer also, for example, how much do you want to rest. For example, you studied really hard during this 1 hour, and you understand that you want to rest a little more. So set a timer for 30 minutes, maybe, for 20 minutes. And rest. During rest you can even go for a short walk with your friends, For example, speak with your family, do physical exercises. Maybe even play games, I don't know, maybe it will really help you rest more, And then when this timer will ring again, go and continue your study session until you will study materials that you need to study, But it can happen that there are really a lot of materials, and you understand that you need 4 even these study sessions. Then I recommend, after second your study session, take a longer rest, that is not for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, that is rest, for example, for 1 hour, That is a very great rest. You can even go and make a whole physical training, That is, after this rest you will really recover and will be able to continue your study sessions, because you also have the next 2 sessions, and you will full of energy and you will not feel so tired, so you will continue studying, and in the end you will study all these you will learn and study all of these materials that you need to study. And as you can see, in this way you can really manage your time correctly, because you are not spend this time on like playing games and so on. Of course you can spend this, but you are spending this during your rest. That's very important, because it often happens that you know that today you need to study, for example, 10 pages, but you even don't know where, like on what time you must to start studying this. So you just think that, okay, I will just sit, play like 30 minutes a game, and that's it. After that I will start my study session. But it happens often that you are sitting here, you are playing, you understand that it's really enjoyable, and then after these 30 minutes you must already start your study session, preparation for your study session, yes, at a timer and so on, but you cannot stop. You just cannot stop. You think that study is not so enjoyable, yeah, like this game. Okay, maybe I will play just 10 minutes more. Okay, you continue playing, and that's it. You can play so like for 2 hours even, yeah, or even more. But if you will have a timer that at 11 AM, for example, you have to study, yeah, and when this timer will ring, you immediately close your game, just immediately, not think about maybe I will continue playing, yeah. Just don't think about this and immediately just close your game. And if you will have a timer for 1 hour, for example, yeah, during your study session, if you will have a timer for your rest, if you will have all of this, then you can really manage your study time correctly. I think so. It's my only opinion. You can use it or not.